Let me remind you some important points again. Number 1, on the day of closing, the balance of bank column of the cash book is taken to the trial balance on the debit side, I mean to say debit balances side, and from there it goes to balance sheet asset side. And number 2, passbook is also get completed by the bank on the day of closing. And number 3, cash book and passbook balances must match. Number 4, if balances of cash book and passbook do not match, a list of regions must be prepared. And number 5, that list of regions of mismatch is called bank reconciliation statement. Number 6, bank reconciliation statement is not just simply list of regions of mismatch. These regions are presented in a particular way. Let's start practical questions and let's see how the question will be given to you and how the solution will be presented by you. This is the question. From the following particulars, prepare bank reconciliation statement as on 31st December 2016. Bank balance as on 31st December 2016 as per cash book was 8,000. Check issued but not presented for payment 1,000. Check paid into bank but not yet cleared 1,100. Direct debit made by bank 1,200. Prepare bank reconciliation statement. This is the question given by the examiner to you. It's clearly written bank balance as per cash book is 8,000. It means this is the positive balance, or you can say favorable balance. It means the firm has deposit with the bank and the firm can withdraw this money at any time. I mean to say this 8,000 rupees. This is positive balance or favorable balance. So let's make the format of bank reconciliation statement. The first column is particulars, then plus items, then minus items. First of all, write down balance as per cash book, rupees 8,000. It means the bank column of our cash book was showing that there is 8,000 positive balance. It means the buy balance CD on the bank column in the cash book was 8,000. I have given you this format. This format is given different by different publishers and by different teachers. In your classroom or in your book, you might find a bit difference in the format, but that doesn't matter. The main thing is we have to learn how to sort out this question. And one thing more, the question is going to start balance as per cash book. This has been given in the question, and we have to reach balance as per passbook because we have to know how much is the balance as per passbook. So first item is check issued but not presented for payment 1,000. Let's see how it will be written. Number 1, first of all, in the bank reconciliation statement, first of all you have to write down balance as per cash book 8,000, and then you have to write down check issued but not presented for payment. Now the problem is this 1,000 rupees will be written in the plus column or minus column. Let's make a small t. On left hand side I'm going to write down CB, means cash book, and on right hand side I'm writing down PB, means passbook. And I'm going to draw one arrow from cash book to passbook, means the balance of cash book is already given and we have to reach the balance of passbook. Let's see actually what happened. We issued a check of rupees 1,000 but not yet presented for payment. It means we bought something, we are going to assume, and we issued a check of 1,000 to some party, and when we issue the check we immediately note it down in our cash book, and that person will go to the bank and withdraw rupees 1000 from our bank account. We assume in this way. So what happened? When we issued the check, we immediately put minus 1000 in the cash book. But that check was not presented for payment. It means the party is still keeping the check in his pocket. If the party doesn't go to the bank will never pay. So the meaning of this thing is that we issued the check and we were assuming that the party has taken cash from our bank account, but the fact is the check is still with the party and the party didn't go to the bank, means didn't present the check for payment. It means there is nothing in the passbook, that is cross. Now the problem is 1000 is minus in the cash book and there is nothing in the passbook. We have to make the balance equal to passbook, means at present cash book is showing 1000 minus but passbook is showing 0. So what should be added or deducted in the cash book that it becomes 0? Naturally, we have to add 1000 in the cash book so that the total on both sides is 0. So we have added 1000 from our side. This is our answer, plus 1000. So in our bank reconciliation statement, we will write down check issued but not presented for payment 1000 on plus side. Next item, check paid into bank but not yet deposited 1100. It means we received a check from some party for 1100. Maybe we have got it for cash sales, maybe we have recovered this money from the debtor, or maybe we have received as an income from somewhere. That's not clear and we have nothing to do with that. The only thing is we have received a check, we paid into bank, means deposited the check into the bank but not yet deposited. Sometimes it takes time to get the funds from the bank. So 1100, we don't know the reason and we are not supposed to know why it was not deposited. We are preparing bank reconciliation statement. We want to know whether this 1100 is a minus item or plus item. So let's make that T, a small format of T, cash book on left hand side and passbook on right hand side. Let's see what happened actually in this situation. We received a check of 1100. Whenever we receive the check from any party, we immediately put it on the debit side of cash book, means on the plus item. We assume that it's going to increase our balance and this check is sent to the bank immediately. So in this situation, we will write down plus 1100 in the cash column, means on the cash book side, but the check is not yet cleared. It means there is nothing about this item in the passbook. It means cash book is showing plus 1100 but passbook is showing 0, nothing. The reason being the check is not yet cleared for some reason. Now the question is, what should be added or deducted in the cash book so that it becomes equal to the passbook, means it becomes 0 because there is nothing in the passbook. So what we will do, we will minus 1100. So in this way cash book will be 0 and passbook will be 0. So we have deducted minus 1100. This is our answer. So the answer will be 1100 on the minus items. Now the next item, direct debit for telephone bill 1200. It means we instructed the bank to pay our bills on our behalf and the bank paid 1200 from our account, but we don't know. Maybe we forgot or maybe the bank informed us that the bank has paid 1200 for telephone bill or any other bill, but we were not aware about this thing. That's why this thing happened. There was the reason of difference. Let's see what happened. Come to the small t, cash book on left hand side, passbook on right hand side. and the arrow is shooting from cash book to passbook, means we have to bring the balance of cash book equal to the balance of passbook. So when 1200 was paid by the bank, what the bank did? Bank did minus 1200 in the passbook. But the cash book people didn't know, means the firm didn't know about this thing. So there was 0 in the cash book. So cash book is showing 0 and passbook is showing minus 1200. So what should be added or deducted from cash book that both are equal? Naturally, we will have to put minus 1200 in the cash book so that the total on both sides is equal, that is minus 1200 on both sides. So from our side, the answer is minus 1200. So come to the bank reconciliation statement. Direct debit by the bank for telephone bill, 1200 on minus side. So in this way, on plus side you will find 8000, 1000 and the total is 9000, and on minus side 1100, 1200 and the total is 2300. And what's the difference? 6700. This is our answer. So your answer will be balance as per passbook 6700. So we started our question balance as per cash book and we ended our question at balance as per passbook. So it means our cash book was showing 8000 and passbook was showing 6700, and the difference between these two items were due to 3 reasons: check issued but not presented for payment 1000, check paid into bank but not yet cleared 1100, and direct debit by bank for telephone bill 1200. So this is the answer we have to present in bank reconciliation statement.